Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Camila aka CamiSimming and welcome to this new speed build. As you can see, we are in Dalsol Valley today and we are building a house that's actually supposed to be for my save file, and it's on the lot on which Vanessa Young lives, and in fact this is her house, but her I gave this household kind of a twist in my save file, or at least I want to, because she has a roommate, and this roommate is Penny Pizzazz, which is another townie that lives in Semi-Shuno. I thought that this lot was so huge, for Vanessa alone, so I wanted to give her like a roommate, sorry. And yeah, when I was thinking, I imagined that maybe Penny Pizzazz was the perfect roommate for Vanessa because she's kind of older than her, and she also wants to be famous, because even though the fame thing came with Get Famous, so with the expansion pack in which Vanessa um, came with, I don't know. Penny Pizzazz has like wants to be like a social media, a famous person that's famous thanks to social medias, if that makes sense. Like she wants to be an influencer. So I imagine that maybe she, after living in Semi-Shuno, she wanted to move here to Delta Valley, since this is the place where you can get famous. And maybe she could like achieve what she wanted here instead of in Semi-Shuno, because things in Semi-Shuno didn't work out very well. She used to live in that very small apartment, and I also imagine that she has a cat while Vanessa has a dog, so there's also a lot of space for pets in this house. And I imagine that this is supposed to be a normal family home, but then the parents, Vanessa's parents, bought this house for her, and she wanted to rent the second bedroom to someone else. So, and then Penny, like moved in, and so Vanessa ends up having what it was supposed to be the master bedroom in this kind of family home, because we have two bedrooms and two bathrooms. One of those bathroom is an ensuite, and yeah, Vanessa's room is connected to that bathroom, so I imagine that Vanessa kind of owns this place and she rented the other bedroom to Penny. So yeah, let me know if this idea, like, if you like the idea that I had, if you think it's too like out of place, or if you think that's fine and you don't care actually. But I like Penny. She's one of my favorite townies, and also Vanessa is very fun. I have the Sims wiki open here so that I can read to you something about the two Sims, um, because I think that they can get very well on together. So Vanessa has a bit of acting and mixology skills. She um she has one preset fame quirk, brushes with fame. She lives on her own. Yeah, not anymore. She's a young adult, 20 days away from becoming an actual adult. She works in the actress career at level 3, and she has acting and mixology skills, and she has no relationship at this point. Okay, so this is Vanessa, and I also gave her a ton of music instrument because I imagine that maybe she wanted to also explore that kind of art, so that maybe she can have more opportunities in her acting career if she also knows how to play some instruments. So I gave her a violin, a keyboard, and a guitar in her bedroom. While Penny is a primate sim that comes with The Sims 4 City Living. Um, okay, she used to live in the fashion district. She's a young adult. Okay, she's actually kind of the same age of Vanessa, also a little bit older if that's possible because it's 24 days away from becoming an adult. So it's kind of around the age of Vanessa. So if I don't even remember, I just read it and I already don't remember how many days Vanessa has left. But anyway, see, she works in the internet personality branch of the social media career. She's an online A-lister, so she's level 8, has the city native aspiration. Okay, maybe I should change it. Okay. She has 8 skill points in charisma, in comedy, 5 points in programming, and 7 points in cooking and video gaming. Okay, I don't know if I gave them. I don't think I gave them like a video gaming console, but I can either add it or you can do it if you want to download this house, which is already available on the gallery, so you can grab it if you want to. As you can see, the style of the interior is pretty mid-century modern. I used a lot of stuff from Get Famous, but also from Nifty Knitting and what's the other one? I don't know, the base game, I guess, because the kitchen is practically all base game. And there's a ton of stuff from Get Famous, like the dining chairs, the dining table, and the like console table under the TV. And I think it's very cute. So the colors are very like on the pastel tone, but there are some very ugly choices, like the tiles in the kitchen, both on the floor and on the walls, are not my favorite, but I thought that they could go well together. And I don't know if you noticed, but I placed down a half wall instead of a normal wall to separate the kitchen and the living space, because there's a light, how do you call it, like a window on the roof. How do you call it? Oh my god. Okay, I had to pause the recording actually, but I meant a skylight. Um that probably you guys were like screaming at me. It's a skylight, you dummy. Okay, sorry about this. But anyway, yeah, I use an half wall, so, and also I don't know, the very high half wall was something that I don't know that spoke mid-century modern to me. I don't know why. I don't know if that's a thing. We don't have a lot of stuff that's similar to this style in Italy, so I don't even know what I'm talking about, probably. And as you can see, I gave them 2 cars. The orange one I imagine was Vanessa's car, and the black one is yeah, come on, Penny's car. I don't know, it was a nice touch. I had some space on the front because this lot here is huge. It's like a 40 by 30, and usually only Vanessa lives here, which I think it's crazy because why? Just why? Like this world. I know that many don't really like it, but I think that it has too big lots. Like all the lots are too big. We don't have like normal 30 by 20s. I think that maybe if we have them, they are in the more like community lot designated area. This area here, so the more suburban space, only has big, huge lots, which I hate because I don't think it's realistic. So on this lot, you could easily fit 2 houses or even 3, probably. And there's also the other lot with the 3 driveways. And like, come on, why? Why did they have to give us a huge lot with 3 driveways? And yeah, it's just one lot, so we can do multiple houses on there. We can, but it's not functional in the game. It's not how the game works. But yeah, anyway, we did all the landscaping, and here we've moved on to the with the interior, and we are decorating Vanessa's room. I gave her a lot of neon colors in her bedroom. I will also use a base game wallpaper to act like an accent wall here where the bed and the desk are. I don't know, I don't usually like that wallpaper, but I thought the colors were perfect for this room here in particular. So yeah, as you can see, I gave her that like clothes rack that comes with Get Famous, which has like some like stage clothes. I don't know how to describe them. And I gave her also a yoga mat. I don't know, maybe she's into meditation and into that fancy stuff that famous people do, or maybe she just likes it because she likes it. And yeah, that's totally fine. Actually, it would be even better because she doesn't do it for fame, but for her personal mental health and physical health, which is a little bit better than doing it for fame. And yeah, I also gave her this pretty cluttered nightstand and a cute little chair at the end of the bed so that she can sit there and read or do whatever she wants. And since I imagine that she probably doesn't have a ton of money, even though she has this house here, I gave her some like posters instead of proper paintings on the walls. And in general, I wanted the house to feel not too expensive. mm, it's difficult. It was a bit difficult to achieve because it's pretty big and pretty fancy, like on the exterior. But I tried my best to like combine some fancy touches with more down to earth elements, like the posters and some more rustic touches here and there, always like keeping the mid-century vibe. But yeah, this is Penny's room. It's very pink with some touches of that deep green, and I used of course a bed that comes with CD Living, and also the mirror comes from that pack because I don't know. And also I think the nightstand, I don't know, because I bought CD Living and Parenthood together, so I often like mix and confuse the items that come with the two packs. But I think that the nightstand with the suitcases comes from Silly Living, if I'm not wrong. But anyway, yeah, I had to use a ton of items from City Living because I wanted to like um, to use them as a kind of homage, if you can say it like that, to her previous life in the city. And I think it was fitting. So also it's very like clear which bedroom belongs to who, and I liked this about the house. And I also used the tile that I used in the kitchen here in the bathrooms, and I kind of like it. I think that this swatch is kind of perfect for a mid-century modern home. The color is very um like on point for the style of houses, and so I like it a lot. When I found it, I was like, yeah, I have to use this one because it's perfect. And in fact it is. And I think, in my opinion, at least you can let me know if you don't agree with me, which is totally okay. This is the other bathroom that is like Penny's bathroom because Vanessa has her own suite, so I imagine that she doesn't use this one. She leaves it to Penny. And in fact, there is only like there are some stuff there is some stuff, sorry, here in on the counter where the sinks are. And as you can see, I filled the walls of this house with movie posters because they're Vanessa's passion, and maybe also Penny wants to be some sort of actress, maybe like a TV star, let's say. So maybe like a TV show host. Also, I think that she would suit that like character really really well. Also, those posters there contribute to the idea that this house is not too expensive. In fact, here on the outside, for a second I put down a hot tub, and then I thought that it was a bit too much if I wanted to keep the appearances of a not so expensive house. A hot tub was definitely out of the budget, I think. So I had to switch it because I was, come on, don't be, you can't be serious. Like, talking about a non-expensive house with a hot tub in the backyard, it's a bit too much. And each room has its own private balcony, let's say. Penny's balcony has also a staircase that leads to the backyard because it would it made sense to me, not to close it off, so that's why I left it open on one side. And I also added some stuff for the pets that I think are kind of not enemies. Maybe they don't go super well together, but they kind of like a love-hate relationship. They have a love-hate relationship, probably, I imagine, because yeah, they're a cat and a dog. So, and as you can see, I switched the oh my god, the hot tub for some planners and added the last few details, and we're coming to the end of the video. So if you liked it, please make sure to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I will see you all in my next video, and have a great day. Bye everybody.